What's up, chat? How are we living, chat? I'm very excited for tonight. Very excited for tonight. I don't know what game we're gonna get tonight. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to find out what we're watching tonight because I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. But man, am I excited to be live streaming in front of all the great people. All the great people that watch these streams. I missed you guys. It's been a long month to not be able to sit here and stream with my baseball family here. Yeah, I got my Angels jersey on tonight. People don't know about that. Game used, game never used. Anthony, he owned it. It was an Anthony Rendon owned jersey, but never used. Yeah. How are we, chat? How are we? Yeah, rest in peace to the password. Who do we have here? This got to be Jay Hay. If I know anything, I know that's my guy, Jay Hay. There he is. It's Justin Havens. Oh, yeah.
How we doing tonight, chat, baby?
Oh, it's big time. The nuts are cranking tonight. Is a Bayo move on the table? I think so. I think it could be. A lot of people talking precursor. Who am I to say no to that?
I love your outfit tonight.
Thank you. It's a game-issued Anthony Rendon jersey, not game used.
Yeah, no. Of course, wouldn't be. It's like saying a game-used Havens jersey, you know?
You got the elbow guard.
It's good to see so many familiar names in the chat. You know, the people that kept us company throughout all of October are right back in the mix. Great to see everybody.
Yeah, it's very exciting. How do we plan to cover the...
No, I got a cardigan.
Yeah, he's cardigan up. Of course he is.
Yeah, I'm just double layered. I'm a little cold.
How do we plan to cover the World Baseball Classic? I'm sure we'll be doing streams. I would love to have boots on the ground. That's not up to us, but yes, I would love to be able to do that.
Yep.
But yeah, we'll definitely be covering it in a big way. Kenny Mayne, would love to see if he showed up. That'd be great. Kenny's always welcome here. Great episode of BID. It was a fun one. Do we have nut merch yet? There is significant movement on the BID merch store finally. And with the BID merch, I believe we will have a JTN shirt. Why are we live? Oh, because we're going to be watching a game tonight. We're going to be watching an all-time classic. We're going to be we have a master key of all-time classic games that are numbered, and then we'll be doing a drawing to decide which game we're going to be watching.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Is there a game wheel? I think as we go, we'll be able to increase the Justin Nuts budget. Right now it's $0.
Well, we'll keep adding games to the database too, or to the options as we comb YouTube. So, yeah, it's gonna be good stuff.
My mic wasn't connected. Thank you, Jay. Your mic's not connected either, Dallas.
Sweet.
Yeah,
I just connected. Okay.
You wouldn't want it.
Connected now?
Nope. This is perfect. This is just where we left off.
How about now?
Oh, perfect.
Oh, talk to me. The level of stress trying to figure out the stage here, because it looks a little different on my desktop than it does on my.
Does it?
On my laptop.
Oh, got
it. Did you guys hear about? Did you guys hear about what I endured?
Would you fucking sneeze again?
No, I picked up both my kids at the same time.
Wow.
Jay Hay confirmed cannot deadlift 55 pounds.
No, I did. It's just I paid for it, man. I paid for it.
in a big, big way.
Yeah, this is gonna be a multi-week recovery for sure.
Yeah.
Clean it up. I've blown this guy's horn since he showed up. All right. I'm just gonna beat the fuck out of you when I see you in Arizona. That's just how that's gonna go.
You're gonna forget. You don't remember shit after like 2 days.
Got that clipped off.
Yeah.
No time.
Yeah.
Oh, I am getting my ass kicked trying to find this Cowboy game right now.
This is gonna be great.
I've blown this guy's horn since he showed up. That is easily the worst. That's just the worst. That's the worst one that I need you to have.
Good. It's also like the 9th. You would have thought. I mean, you gave like a full clip worth of audio on it.
I have a whole pad that's just that. Yeah. Coley cannot make it tonight. No, it's just us three. Any new sound effects? I feel like the sound effects, they're spontaneous. Like we kind of just request them, as they come. But no, this is not Sharpie. This is the real deal. Nope, that's chapstick. Thought I had it in my pocket. I do have it in my pocket. Yeah. Real deal.
It's on Amazon. It's not on YouTube. What the fuck? Really?
Yeah, I think it's time to select the game, is it not?
Yeah.
I think it is.
I'm over it.
No. The Dallas game.
Yeah, it's on Amazon.
Like the Cowboys. Yeah. All right.
They've been. What have I been watching on YouTube?
I'm not sure, but the Thursday Night Football games have been on Amazon Prime for like years.
Stay hot.
Legit years.
Yeah, like 2 years, right? 2, 3 years.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Dude, look at this wheel that we've got going on here.
Do we have this tweeted? Can I tweet this out right now?
Did you guys see the Sox trade? Yeah, sure did.
It is. We are live.
Oviedo, gone. But we got fucking iChart Broxton.
Yeah, and that's. Oh, the link is live. Here we go.
Got it. Tweeted.
Retweet. So hard. Dude, look at this. Look at this little picker wheel thing we have happening here.
Okay. Wow. Wow, this is very intricate. All right. So how does this work? Can Jake pop on here to describe what's going on right now?
Jake, can you pop on here to describe what's going on right now?
Jake was in the chat.
Of course.
Yeah, this is the first time that we've ever done this, so I don't.
He can't while he's sharing the screen. So
okay.
So I'll speak on his behalf. He can correct me in the chat. The idea here is that of the database of games that we collected from YouTube, they have been divided into categories. So postseason games, generally excellent regular season games, perfect games, no hitters. Not all. These are not all of the instances of these things happening, but notable ones. 20 strikeout games and 4 homer games. The idea was to spin the wheel to decide classification of game, and then spin the wheel again to decide or determine, however Jake's going to do it, which game of that type we're going to do.
All right. Without further ado, Jake, I say we spin the wheel.
Is it a perfect game?
Perfect game. Okay. All right. So,
man,
we're gonna get a perfect game here.
I'm happy.
Not a lot of Jovi horn. Doesn't sound like. Okay. Perfect games. Here we go. Let's. Is Dallas on the wheel?
No,
I'm not.
I don't. Okay, I don't see. All right. Okay, I don't see Dallas on there. All right.
No.
Let's. If it's Dallas, it's fixed. All right. Let's spin that wheel. Kenny Rogers. Kenny Rogers, perfect game. Brutal.
I mean, it is a tough one out of the gate to know we're just going to see zero offense from one.
I guess I could take my elbow guard off then.
Yeah, you're good. You're in the clear.
Shouldn't be a long broadcast.
No. Yeah, this would be a nice quick one. All right. Here we go.
Hey, I wonder what happens.
Without further ado, here's Kenny
Here's
Rogers'
Kenny Rogers' perfect game.
From the ballpark in Arlington, it's Major League Baseball. Tonight on Home Sports Entertainment, the Texas Rangers open a series with the California Angels.
Dude, this is crazy.
And a very pleasant good evening, everyone. Greg Lucas here along with Norm
How about
Hitzges.
Norm?
The story at this point, though, perhaps is not the ball game itself. It is what, may be coming to Major League Baseball.
Now that I look at Norm,
earlier today, as no doubt you are aware,
way more
Major League Baseball Players Union said if there's going to be a strike, it will start on August 12th. Norm, that date was in a range that people thought
Norm
it might be, maybe a little earlier than some thought.
Probably favors the teams with a bit of a lead now, like the Rangers. It turns this into what amounts to a 2-week sprint to the end of the season. Will it be the end of the season? I think most teams are going to treat it like that. They remember what happened the last strike and how important it was to be in first place. And everybody, you get the feeling, everybody's like Texas and Oakland, will gear up to throw everything they have at being in first place by the morning of August 12th.
That's exactly right, because there's no guarantee that they will be able to play again. It may be that the strike doesn't last very long. It may take you through the postseason. It may not be till next year. They don't know that, so they've got to go ahead and win what they can. So we really are into a sprint. And of course, for the Rangers, that's not necessarily good, even though they're ahead, because they're going to be playing a lot of games against the West.
Dude on the right
should be good, right? Nobody in the West is over 500 except the Rangers can't beat the West.
The schedule probably comes down to a key series the Rangers are going to play in Oakland.
No, Joe
It'll probably break down to that threesome. The Rangers seem to
Yeah,
have
I
an
think you are,
advantage in the remaining schedule.
Or Joe Gibbs.
Do we want to skip to the game?
3 of the 4 remaining series at home in the ballpark in Arlington, and that's
well, then we're watching the lead up too.
That's right. The Seattle series will be here because of
left-hander, the 29-year-old
left-hander
for the Rangers, their leading winner at 10, tries to snap a small losing streak. He's pitched well during the streak. The Rangers have suddenly stopped scoring runs for Kenny Rogers.
Chad Curtis, the leadoff man, takes the first one for a strike on the outside corner. Curtis at 257.
Wow, I picked the fucking Angels jersey tonight.
If he gets on. Curtis a 313 on base percentage. Not very good for a leadoff man.
That's being kind.
Nobody in the house to watch this.
That's bad for leadoff man. That's what got David Hultzen packing to Oklahoma City.
There's an opportunity for them to rectify that.
1 ball and a strike.
Just the nuts tonight.
This is a major disappointment for the Angels.
4-3-2.
They thought Chad Curtis was ready to break through as a solid major league player, and he seems to have backslid.
He looked absolutely disgusted.
And that pitch is low. And
like
it's
in between,
2 balls and a strike.
He just, his face, he looks pissed, like genuinely like angry
Curtis,
that there's somebody up there.
For the season,
couldn't
shown
have
most of his
written
power at home.
any
Like
better
the
for the nuts first time watching the Rangers. Yeah,
Rangers,
I mean,
the Angels will gain some home games with
I went
the
upstairs
situation in
into
Seattle.
my
They'll
closet.
play a 3-game series at home.
I don't even think I've worn this jersey in my
missed
life.
us on
Never
the
mind, like
pregame activity or sports talk.
Worn it. So I grabbed the Angels jersey
a
and
little
the
after
first
5
rewatch
o'clock, we got
the
the
Angels
word
getting
that
a
the
perfect game for it.
use of Tacoma was verboten as far as the Players Association were concerned, so all of the Seattle Mariners games will be on the road.
I do not remember Kenny Rogers having
until
this
after the strike, it would appear, because
I mean, those pants
they
are
think
tight.
that Kingdome might be usable after the 10th.
So the next time Seattle's home might be April?
Yes. 3 balls and a strike.
I'm not
these are
sure
meatballs.
That the Mariners took enough underwear on this trip, Greg.
You can barely hear us. You have the ability to turn us up and down.
Find the nearest discount place. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That is a chin, brother. Holy shit.
Rogers being careful about what he throws to the leadoff man here.
Yeah.
And he made the right choice. There's one out.
What a nasty 87-mile-an-hour fastball right down the fucking throat.
So Curtis goes back to the dugout, striking out for the 62nd time. It'll bring up
That's how good his shit was already, Jared.
That's one of the discouraging things about Curtis's game. Greg, it is hard to have a leadoff hitter on a base to strike out 100 times and walk 50 times.
Mm-hmm. It's about what he's on the way to doing. Here's Owen. Owen, the former University of Texas infielder, playing third base this year for the first time ever. That's fouled back. He played other places on the infield before. He's hitting well. 302. Outstanding with 3 homers, 33 runs batted in. Spike, a switch hitter, is in his 70th game.
So lame.
Not hitting quite as well right-handed, but even so, 277. And that's against a career average of 243 overall.
These the unis from Angels in the outfield.
Yes.
Beltray. 2 down.
Craig, I was going to say about Owen, there is a number on his line that is absolutely unbelievable.
You guys see who's man at third base there?
35 walks and 12 strikeouts.
Beltray.
And actually, you look at that, and his .399 on-base percentage, you kind of wonder, maybe he's the leadoff guy.
Yeah.
Especially since Curtis has a lot more power.
I corrected myself.
Here's Jim Edmonds. Edmonds playing right field, hitting 286 with 5 homers, 36 runs batted in.
Who's Joseph Gordon-Levitt?
Well, it also kind of makes you wonder why Owen's been a part-time player this year.
In the outfield kid,
as good as he's played for them.
Is that right?
Well, lately he's gotten in and he's gotten
the kid
to play.
from the
And I
Angels
guess
in
the
the outfield,
conversion to third base was a kind of a gamble.
Yeah, no,
Edmonds
I've seen the movie.
broke in last year, was in just 18 games, left-handed
I wonder
hitter.
what Jim Edmonds is going to do here.
But having a pretty good year. He's not showing
it's going to be a hell of an at-bat.
Great power with 5 home runs, but a good average, 286. This is 83rd game. 7th round draft pick originally. 2 balls and a strike. Home plate umpire.
I mean, there's no score bug. What do you think the velo is for this? 91?
I was going to say anywhere from 88
The rest
to
of the
92.
umps are veterans. Dankinger, Shulock, Cheetah.
Hell yeah.
2-1 pitch. 2-2. Threw that one past him.
Who's going for the Angels tonight?
That last pitch might be a good example of why the hitters say they hope that the high strike isn't called. The problem with the high strike is that it's not as hard to throw it past a hitter.
Andrew Lorraine.
Oh, the Lorraine guy?
Edmonds in the lineup tonight probably wouldn't be there were Tim Salmon well. But the Angels Rookie of the Year from last year is bothered by hamstring problems, and he's on the disabled list. And what little offense this team has, and it has little offense, last in the league in runs scored, drops off dramatically when you take Salmon's
I don't want to look
19
up
homers
lineup.
and 63 RBIs out of this lineup.
Yeah, second in both categories by just a smidgen to Chili Davis.
What game is this? This is Kenny Rogers' perfect game.
3 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah,
There's Chili. He's been the #1 producer
Chili
on
Davis.
the club.
What other game would you start with?
Right. Yeah.
And that one's on the outside corner.
Yeah, that's
Well documented delay call by Bean, and that retires the side. Rangers
don't get run, Jim. You got a long day.
Discussion on home plate that breaks up. And we'll be back in just a moment.
Yeah, little does Jim know.
Rangers getting set to come up in the bottom
that
of
was
the
off
first inning. Here's the batting order: Davis, Rodriguez, and Canseco.
Don't look, Dallas. It's the
with
batting.
Clark, Gonzalez, and Palmer, followed by Greer, Lee, and Beltray.
Canseco's in this game.
Around the,
All right.
defensive alignment.
Yeah, Dallas's boy.
It's Edmonds, Jackson, and Curtis in the outfield with
Snow?
Owen, DiSarcina, Hudler, and
Rex
Snow.
Hudler and
Gary DiSarcina?
Catcher is Turner, and the pitcher is Andrew Lorraine.
Andrew Lorraine will turn a nice, sprightly 22 on the day before the strike. Andrew Lorraine, last time this year at this moment, was pitching in Boise in the rookie leagues. He's made a quick move up the ladder in the California system. He's made 2 appearances since being recalled from the minor leagues. On the 16th of July, he was pitching at Vancouver, where he was dynamite. 9-3, had 4 complete games, 2 shutouts, and that in a hitter's league. But he has been raked since he's gotten here. Baltimore beat him up in relief, and then the Angels beat him up in a start.
Yeah. Let's take a look at the thrifty
the Angels score
weather conditions.
I will
Beautiful night, and it's relatively cool at 88 degrees. 39%
I guess I don't
humidity.
want to know because
Winds
I have
out of the
no idea.
northwest
Like,
at a rather
who
calm
does
9,
what
and
in this
the
game.
skies are clear.
in that
This is
regard,
it.
nice.
Yeah.
Butch Davis back with the Rangers.
There's
after a
just no
good
scorebook at
season
all,
in
huh?
Oklahoma
Oh,
City.
this is not Chili
297,
Davis,
6
this is
homers,
Butch
37 runs batted in. The Rangers very short of right-handed
This
bats.
is Andrew Lorraine's
And they're going to face 4
third
left-handed
career
starters, and Butch
MLB
hurriedly
appearance
called up after
and
last night's
second
game.
career MLB start. This is
Kevin Kennedy
this is
short
taking
of
place
bats,
on
period,
July
last
28th,
night.
1994.
Bunch of hurt people on the bench.
He debuted on July 17th,
There's a
1994,
liner
so
that
11
is
days prior
foul.
to the
Butch
start.
seeing his first action
If you
in regular
already
season
noticed
play here. He was around for the
how
exhibition games against the Mets
both
before he was
catchers-
sent down.
Let's see.
there's no
hurt player
there is
Fry.
just
There's a guy
no
who was
framing.
hurt, Pavlik.
right
Yeah.
now it's just
Those guys are all
Nothing
right.
serious there. Those guys are all playable. Owen at third base fires across, and Davis is retired for the first out.
By the way, to make room for Davis, the Rangers deactivated
Yeah,
Gary
tied, right?
Redis, placing
I'm
him on the
absolutely
disabled list.
bringing it.
It's the 22nd time this year the Rangers
Yeah, the
have placed a
nugs
player
on the throwback
on the
games are
disabled
actually
list.
pretty entertaining.
Oh yeah.
Here's Rodriguez, and that one sort of like the situation with Florida and Charlie Huff last night. Could
5
be
more years, kid.
it for Redis.
This is the coolest live stream I've ever seen.
He's had all sorts
Hell
of
yeah,
problems,
man.
hamstrings, and now he's got elbow
Yeah, we're doing
problems, and he's pretty much said he was going to retire for this year anyway.
It's a shame. He was a good player for this club last year, a very, very good spare part player, and the Rangers miss his pinch hitting ability and his ability to play the outfield and first base against lefties.
Rodriguez hitting 299 with 13
streams
homers,
and
51
people
runs
that aren't as
batted in,
strong
and the first
as
pitch
us
is a strike to
and
the outside
supporters that
corner.
aren't as strong as you
By the
guys
way,
would have balked at
not a
doing
lot of
Kenny
people, I
Rogers'
think,
perfect game.
noticed
They would have
missing Redis.
arrived on that
he
one and
was
said,
very
let's
solid
respin
against
it. But of
left-hand
course,
pitchers last year, Greg, and that's
They're
one of the
not
things
us.
missing for the Rangers this year. They're not hitting lefties very well.
James Shields.
Big test of this four-game series. You run into a team that is on a losing string, which means law of averages says they're going to win sooner or
I'm
later.
getting a feeling
and you run
that
into
this,
a team that
like
throws
watching
from the
these,
left
not that I
side,
didn't know it was going to be
you've had
this
some
way, but
troubles with.
the strike zones that we're going to see, like,
Important that the Rangers
I'm just
jump
licking
out
my
early.
chops.
yeah.
1-1 pitch. High fly
Oh.
ball. Maybe they jumped out
Oh.
early. Is it got enough?
Oh!
No.
Left
There's
fielder,
2
Jim
outs.
Edmonds.
Andrew Lorraine's heart can slowly sink back into the regular cavity. By the way, last time we started against the Yankees, first batter of the game, goodbye. He was down 1-0 after one man.
Here's
Oh, really?
Canseco, who did not get to finish last night's game, arguing over a called third strike that was quite marginal. At the best, it was marginal.
Come on.
And Jose's putting his
You said you and Jose Canseco made up, Dallas?
collection of videotapes together. That'll be probably available for sale, I guess.
yeah.
He's gonna
Yeah, I
be,
guess you could
selling
say.
great strikes
I guess
called
you could
against
say
me
that. Yeah,
weren't.
we were.
Yeah,
I
we
was.
can all watch it during
yes,
the strike.
Yes. Yes.
No balls in a strike.
Why so vague? Why so...
Well, you know, if basketball and
it was
football
just
coaches
a,
send
when
tapes
he was
into
down on the
league
field
offices when they think they've been wrong, why not players?
Well, my
I was
only
talking with him
question
and a bunch
about
of
it,
other guys,
and
like,
there's
it was-
strike two.
It was cool
as
to have
Canseco
him get
peers into the distance.
to be
My only
acknowledged by
question
fans
is,
there, and like
what good's it going to do?
you know how much respect I
No,
have
it
for
doesn't
the
do any good
for
when the
older players, like
coaches
regardless
do
of
it either,
anything
but
personal,
at
and
least it makes them
I
feel
did not
better.
want.
Well,
I don't want
but
that energy,
does it
man.
aggravate umpires to the point
Yeah,
where
you're not a confrontation.
they'll stick it to him?
And I don't know. That's foul back.
What was he on the field for? I thought they
Let's
had
take a look
kind
at the
of
home
the
run leaders,
organization had
of which
distanced
Jose
themselves from
Canseco
him
is one
after they
in the
said
Sherwin-Williams
that
leaders
maybe it
in
would be a
the
good idea to have him on the
American League. Griffey
broadcast,
on top
and
with
that was a bad
Thomas.
idea.
No, they're
Then
being
Bell,
welcomed,
Canseco, Wheeler,
and he
several-
was
a couple of players tied with 22.
joining the
that
Hall of Fame.
three-game
He's
series
Hall of
now that
Fame.
will be played
Oh,
here
wow.
instead of Seattle doesn't make Griffey unhappy, except that he's going to be away from home. He has loved this park this year.
You
I
know,
love how
Greg,
Team
I agree
Hall
with
of
you
Fame
that you'd
just
love to
don't give a
think the
fuck.
umpires
Like there's no integrity
would
at
be
all.
more
And then like the
professional at,
Baseball
but
Hall
let's
of Fame,
face
they
it,
treat it like the gates
this is
of
the
heaven.
same group of people that have frozen scabs out for more than a decade now after those people replaced them as during the strike. And it is just hard for human beings to be focused on by a
close.
hitter and not realize,
Jay, hey, do you have the
this
box
is
score
the
up? Who
guy
do we have behind the
sending
plate for the
tapes
umpires?
to the league office about us.
Well,
Uh,
2 balls and 2 strikes.
I just can't see what good it does Jose. This is a war he cannot win.
It looks like Angel.
There's
Oh.
a drive to left
That
field.
one
Off the
is
track to the wall.
not
It
coming
is
back.
gonna be
No, it's not.
over and out.
Canseco! He's not bad anymore.
He got it as far as the top of the auxiliary scoreboard. That was far enough. Home run, number 28, run batted in 84. The Rangers lead it 1-0.
I think you can see by him shaking his head, he doesn't think he got all of it. Canseco
Uptown with the Joey donation.
The first ever throwback Joe.
A little bit nearer the handle of the bat. I think you won't see the big fat part.
Bang!
You couldn't really tell it from that side. Now he's just saying, flew out the left.
Yeah,
he knew it off
he
the
thinks
bat.
that's an out. You could tell by the way he started at first base.
Well, there's virtually no wind, so that didn't harm it. Didn't help it either.
That's his 20. That's his 28th of the season.
Canseco. Supposed to carry out there. Here's Will Clark.
Oh God. Oh God.
You know how we talked with Ken Brett before the game, and Ken Brett had questions
about
the
home plate umpire is
whether the
Ed
windscreen
Bean.
actually
We have
was
Don
having some
Denkinger
effect here,
at
that the ball was
first
carrying out the windscreen's
John
up there.
Shula
There's a
at
ball
second
probably
base,
doesn't
and
get out of
Tim
this park
Toshida
if the windscreen's not
at third
placed.
base.
Yep, I think you're right. Here's the 2-0 to Clark. And he
some of
pops
these
it up,
swings,
foul
it
out
looks
of
like
play.
a
Of course,
swing
Will
from
Clark is
Calvin.
batting in that coveted cleanup position.
So
And
let's
while
see,
he's been in a little bit of a
1994.
slump later, when chips are on the line,
Yeah, Will Clark was still
nobody
doing
bats
his thing.
cleanup
He would finish
like Will
15th
Clark.
in the
And nothing
MVP
cleans
voting
up
this
better than
season.
Sherwin
His
Williams
first year.
ever
This is
cleans
his
stains.
first year
Don't
with the
stand a
Rangers.
chance.
He would spend the next half decade with the
Will
Rangers.
hitting just 334,
after
13
spending
homers,
his first
79 runs batted.
8
Yes, I know I
seasons
said
with the
just
Giants.
334. I'll explain that as he swings and misses.
never forget
Will contends he is not in a slump because he's hitting 330, 340. Well, no. If the season ended now, he wouldn't think of his season as
What's the date of this
having
game?
been in a slump.
July 28th.
But he is
So we're right in the
in a
shit.
slump.
Yeah, 9 for 50 is a
baseball
slump.
stops like a week
That's a
afterwards.
foul ball.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's what they
what
said.
else do you call it?
Well, you know,
Dude
Ted
pitching,
Kluszewski was one of my boyhood heroes. He didn't call them
pitching right
slumps
now.
either. He
His
called
birthday
them
is
dry
what, day of or
spell.
day before the strike.
Well, see, if this were Wall Street,
Yeah,
we would call
yeah.
this
Last
a
game was
normal
August
market
10th.
adjustment.
Yes, yes.
Last set of
The stock was a little
Cowboys
too high to
State's
begin
absolutely
with.
trashed
It's simply
deep.
finding
Secondary's
its right
abysmal.
range now.
I mean, just
Here's a 2-2.
no.
In time.
Did he go?
3 balls, 2 strikes. On deck, Juan Gonzalez.
There he is. Someone asked me
Gonzalez
the other day, like one of the
bringing
most underrated
75
players of all
runs batted
time. Like
into
Juan
this
Gon's
game.
got to be in the conversation, you know, for at least our era.
And
No, I
Clark's
took
on.
away some of his MVPs already.
You did. Like a piece of shit.
Put the
Well,
keepers on him, Phil.
Lorraine has now walked.
That's not how I would have
and
described
struck
what I
out.
did. But
Juan Gonzalez, like when you look up some of the numbers that he put up, you'd be like, why is he not spoken about?
8 innings, 8 and a third.
Generation's greats?
Now he'll face Gonzalez. Juan
yeah.
has a modest
You're-
I
hitting
don't-
streak going,
I don't
6
feel that way
games, and he's
about
8 for 24.
I mean, to me, how do you feel about Juan Gonzalez and Albert Bell, relative careers?
Overall, his numbers show
Like, who would I rather
278
have?
with 16 home runs.
Yeah.
75
Albert Bell for the.
runs batted in.
I don't know, dude. Like,
Lorraine
look
is
at
a sinking fastball,
these are his
as you
home
can
run
tell,
numbers
not
from age
overpowering.
22 season
How about
to
Margaret
age
Woodard?
29. Just his
She's our
20s.
contestant in the
43,
Desinex
46,
Kitchen
19,
Steel Stolen
27,
Base
47,
Contest. If any
42,
Ranger steals
45,
tonight, she wins
39.
$100.
Like, that's consistent
There's a
power
liner
for
to
almost
left
a
field for the
decade.
base hit.
Of his prime season.
Clark goes to second base
but I-
and holds.
but he
so
won
the Rangers
2
now have 3
MVPs,
base runners in a row.
and I don't even know that
Let
he
me
should have won
mention
any.
again, Margaret.
That's
You
why
like
take the
to-
MVPs out of it. We're just talking ball play. His career, 17-year big league career, he hit 295 with a 904
Here's
OPS.
Dean Palmer now.
I mean,
He
a
will
904
face
OPS, a 132
Mr.
OPS.
Lorraine.
Yeah.
Palmer also is in a Ted
Yeah, I mean, he was
Kluszewski
an
dry spell,
excellent
just 3 for
offensive
his last
player
44.
for a decade.
245 with 18 home runs and
I'm not
51 runs.
I'm not,
batted in. Now, if he is
I'm not
seeking
disputing
his
that.
level,
He's underrated.
he's there because
if we're putting the
245,
MVPs
246
aside,
pretty
then,
much
yeah.
In his
what he
MVP
has hit in
seasons,
his
he
career,
was
so it's time
overrated
for
to
him
win them.
kinda
But
release
for
tread
his
water. That
career,
ball's
he
fouled
was
back.
Bet you if you
I
asked
do
Dean,
think-
he'd say he was in a
think
slump.
we've gotten onto an interesting conversation though, which is that like
He had
some of
one
these
supreme
1990s
stretch.
and early
378.
2000s numbers are a little
Was it
bit
11
hard
homers
to
in
just
18
look
games?
back
Oh,
on
yes, he just,
now
just
because
incredibly hot,
like,
and now it's
I don't know, man. Like he had
Just the
one.
opposite.
Let me see.
no balls in a
He
strike.
had one season with an OPS plus of 150 or higher, like one in his career.
Andrew's not fooling him.
I don't know, man. It's just his home run totals and his RBI totals don't align always with
having Rodriguez take him out. Then Canseco
with some of the rate stats, some of the contact
then
stats.
The walk and the shot by Gonzalez and the shot foul by Palmer.
Andrew went to Stanford, didn't pitch a whole lot there as a junior before drafted due to the depth of the staff, mostly in relief. Good arm, though.
Well, let's go.
There's a looping liner base hit. Here comes Clark. He's coming to the plate and will score. Gonzalez gets back to second on the base hit by Palmer. It may have been a humpbacker. It may have
about to get splashed.
Have some fun.
On the board. That's what he's still. Great AB.
This is on the dead run from the Angels pitching coach, Chuck Hernandez.
Now, one thing he's got to be telling him there is reassuring him, okay, you're a little
on the
trouble.
playback app, you can turn us up and down. You can turn the game up. If you're on YouTube, you don't have the ability to do that. But if you download the playback app,
he thought it was a fly ball or left. So you're a little unlucky. Just settle down, relax. You can get through this. He'll be facing a left-handed batter now, Rusty Greer. Well, the Rangers, who now are just one game to the good in the...
I mean, at the time this season's going on, Juan Gonzalez had been coming off of back-to-back years as the MLB home run.
Never really had that situation.
In 92 and 93 at 22 and 23 years old. And then his OPS dropped 200 points. Obviously, this was not a complete season in 94, but OPS dropped from 1,000 in 1993 to 802 by the end of this season.
In that situation, runners in scoring position overall, 309 with 8 homers and 39 runs batted in. Fly ball right field and the tracks for Bo. Bo Jackson watches it fall and
look at that.
Grabs it. That retires the side. So in the first inning, the Rangers get 2 of a homer by Canseco.
That's an athlete right there.
Single by Going to the second inning, the Angels coming up with Chili Davis, Bo Jackson, and J.T. Snow. Rangers lead it 2-0. Davis, the designated hitter.
How many people is this going to be the first time they're watching Bo Jackson play baseball?
What he's been this year. There's a fly ball to center field. He designates that one, however, to Rusty Greer's glove. Chili had been hitting .332 with 21 home runs and 71 runs batted in. We'll go back to the dugout and we'll take a look at one of our favorite players.
It's going to be a long day for Bo and company.
The old park here is Bo Jackson. He's one of
the
favorites. Brings a little
look at those quads
to the plate, even hobbling around on his artificial hips. Look at the numbers: 271, 12 homers.
I mean, this
40 runs batted.
This ends up being Bo Jackson's last season in baseball.
Started rather slowly.
Oh, really?
Using him a little not.
Yep. He played every year from 86 to 91. Royals first 5 years, and then White Sox in 91. He then missed the 92 season. Played in 93 with the White Sox, 85 games. Played 75 games this season with the Angels. Would never again play at the MLB level.
So this is one of his last big league games.
Yep. Indeed it is. We are watching...
Whoosh, in and out.
Yeah, after this game, he would play 9 more games and receive 20 more plate appearances in his MLB career. He had 1 more homer in him, which would come in his second to last game. Actually, coincidentally, against the Royals.
Yeah, except I don't think any of them are going to be playing.
War games, Bo Jackson.
Jackson strikes out. Let me tell you something. I would never say never to Charlie Huff.
I'm going to go 13.2.
Pretty close.
I was going to go way higher.
Here's JT Snow now, the first baseman. JT hitting .227 with 6 homers, 21 runs batted in. Snow.
Yeah, I'm closer to DB on this one. I think I'm going to go.
For this team.
I'm going to go 15.
Going to be something. He's not yet developed into the type of
we're
player
all,
he's had
we're
to
all
go
way
up and
high.
down in the minor
8.
leagues.
8 for his career?
16 homers last year.
8.3. He only played 694 career games. Bo Jackson's career triple slash was 250, 309, 474. That's a 784 OPS and a 112 OPS plus. He had 141 homers and 82 stolen bases in 8 years. He averaged 33 homers and 19 stolen bases per 162 games played. But obviously, never once reached that. His career high in games played in a single season was 135.
The Texas Rangers and Home Sports Entertainment is.
Dude, Ohtani does that in a weekend.
Manuel Lee leads it off, batting right-handed, hitting 278
yeah,
overall.
Ohtani did that in the 50-50 game.
And the Rangers lead it 2-0 as we go to the bottom of the second.
I mean, look at that strike.
Is a strike.
That is legitimately on the white line of the left-hand batter's box.
Now right-handed. That one at bat.
Maybe even further out.
Zoomed his average up.
That's wild.
He has had just
absolute
54 official at bats as a right-hander.
Do I know who Scott Calvin is? Absolutely. Hold me closer, Tony Danza.
One ball and a strike.
Scott Calvin. I don't know who that is, man.
Scott Calvin was the pitcher in Angels in the Outfield. He's Tony Danza.
The first out Lorraine gets in this inning will mean 9 total innings of pitching.
Is that wrong?
In his 3 appearances.
No.
They're saying it's wrong.
Yeah, no, isn't he? It's
Tim
Allen. Yeah, I only learned this last night.
I would not have been able to say who Scott Calvin was off the top of my head.
Sometimes the
were you getting made fun of for that, Jared?
I get made fun of for not knowing everybody, but I don't give a fuck.
Because he
was Scott Calvin, Santa Claus.
9-3 with 3.24 earned run average, 71 strikeouts, 25 walks, and only 116 2/3 innings. But
I love that.
Tell you what, you got to get jittery when you get in the major leagues.
No.
I'm a bad Santa guy.
Oh, I mean, who's not?
I'm a Terrifier 3 guy.
What?
Lit the light bulb because he
talking
really
Christmas
was coming
movies.
After hitters, he was throwing the fastball.
Never seen Terrifier 3?
Is that Christmas based?
Superman Major League hitters.
It's a
getting
Christmas
them out.
movie. Yeah.
What about Planes, Trains, and Automobiles?
Too bad he wasn't rewarded with a win.
You know, he's got the lowest earned run average.
I know that is like a saying.
And he's 0-5.
Is that a movie?
Here's a 2-2.
I guess it's more of a Thanksgiving movie.
Slap to the right side.
Oh, what a play!
JT, no, get nasty.
Yeah, I mean that's what he does, right?
All we said about JT Snow was he could pick it at first base. That he was a solid first baseman. And you see here, this ball could have been a triple if it gets by Snow on the ground, rolling down into the right field corner.
If that finds grass.
No glove.
JT Snow showing the hands.
You want to hear something crazy about
Jack,
JT Snow?
Notre Dame and Ram receiver. Here's Beltre.
Holy shit.
Beltre, the shortstop.
JT Snow was by B-War worth negative 1.3 wins above replacement in 61 games played during the season we are watching right now.
20 hits, 14
Holy shit,
runs,
that's bad.
4 homers and 7 walks in 9 innings.
All line to center field. Curtis moving over.
He would start his run of 6 straight Gold Gloves the following season in 1995 by breaking out with a career-high 24 homers, which is as many homers as he had hit across 92 to 94 combined.
The Ranger first is up. 2 outs here. Rangers lead at 2-0. Canseco hit a solo homer. And after a walk to Clark, a single by Gonzalez, Palmer singled up the middle, plated a second run, and that's
JT Snow, former Red Sox.
Negative 1.3. You heard me right.
Butch swings through the first one.
It's crazy. I wonder what the worst in 250 or fewer plate appearances is.
245.
Let's look it up.
3 home runs, but he has great speed. Even at his rather advanced age for a ball player, spent so much time in the minor leagues. And good defensive outfielder, and he gives a lot more versatility. To be honest, he gives a lot more versatility than even Reedus would have had he not gone on the injured list this time, because Gary, frankly, with the legs, just can't run.
Am I going to Fenway Fest? I think we're going to try to do something across the street.
No
we're
balls
going to try
and 2
to do
strikes.
something at Game On. But obviously, like, we'll
Popped up,
pop in.
short right, backing up for it is Hudler, the second baseman.
Sell some hot chocolate.
That retires the Rangers. A very quick
kids.
second inning both ways. We'll go to the third. The Rangers lead it 2-0. It'll be Hudler, Turner, and DeSarce.
Yeah, JT Snow came to San Francisco next year, or 96?
Does it all. Also bringing the game this evening, Western Auto, America's #1 auto parts store. And our game is being brought to you by Save On.
Yeah, so this is 94. He would come to the Giants
kids,
in 97. So he still had a couple more years.
We have to remind you that it's Time to think about back.
But yeah, that 97 season with the Giants was
Go on strike.
easily the offensive high water mark of his career. By
average,
really any way you want to measure it.
20 runs batted in.
What's the JTN schedule for the offseason? Is it weekly? If we can, there's enough of us. I'd like to be on all of them. Yeah, I mean, if we can do it once a week, I'd love to.
No balls and 2 strikes.
I'm down.
Breaking ball for strike 3 called. Kenny has got great control of the breakers.
Yeah, JT Snow, Matt Williams, Jeff Kent, Rich Aurelia.
Against a team that's already got a woeful lineup.
Royce
and you realize
Clayton,
he's had
Darren Lewis
a fabulous
in that group.
career
World
record
Series
against
champion
this
Royce
team.
Clayton.
And it's early, but you
I can't get
still
over this
start
chin.
thinking,
This is like a Zac Efron
could see something
chin.
special tonight.
Here's Chris Turner hitting .233 with a homer.
When are we getting Coley back on JTN? When he has the availability. He will be on.
No strikes.
This was, I think this was like the only day this week that he couldn't do, but it was the only week. It was the only day of the week that everyone else could do.
Wallbeck and Parks, and here comes another catching platoon that's not hitting anything.
Look at that. Look at that.
It is 1 ball and 1 strike.
Look at the way he caught that.
D'Alessandro that they have up is hitting 200. Turner at 233, and Myers at 219.
Bon Jovi confirmed for the 13th. He's confirmed invited.
Which again brings up my point. I want all people
been
who
invited.
have ever called a talk show ever with any
Now it's in his hands.
nitpicky criticism of Rodriguez to remember catchers.
Thoughts on the Oviedo trade? I think it's a
catchers
precursor to something
as
else.
good as he is, whether he blocks the plate well or
I don't
whatever
think
it
they
may
have
be,
like something
they're tough
lined up,
to
but I
find.
think
There's 2 outs on
it potentially puts them in a spot to be able to deal Bayo in a deal for the number 2 that we've been waiting for. I don't want to get everyone's hopes up. I don't even want to get my own hopes up, but I think
rates players offensively, and he can do it as the season goes along, Greg. To give you some idea,
are the nerves there yet for Bregman?
Dead
No.
last
among
among starting first basemen in offense, their first baseman. Damian Easley's dead last at second. This is offense. DeSarcina 13th at shortstop. Edmonds 12th amongst all left fielders, and Chad Curtis 14th amongst all center fielders.
Coley's not speaking in sources. Coley just be saying shit, and I think
in this lineup.
when he puts stuff out into the universe, it happens.
Always come up with spectacular plays defensively against the Rangers.
He just has ideas and he puts them out there, and then some reporters just take his ideas and then treat them as his rumors. Sometimes I've seen that a number of times.
To just watch tonight, because every time DeSarcina is on Home Sports Entertainment, he makes 3 of the plays that you say to yourself.
It would not surprise me at all if executives look at Coley's Twitter
last year where he made all 3
honestly,
of them
that is a
inning
great
and every
idea.
one
Let's
of them
try
was a
that.
star. Palmer had to take a bad hop. Quick release, and he made the play, and that retires the side.
Nice play.
It was a nice play.
So in the third, 1-2-3 for California is Rogers totally in command. The Rangers coming up.
Yeah, that's through 3 for Kenny.
The best team on TV.
Yeah, great pace.
Yeah, this is what you want to see out of a perfect.
Is that Matt Damon?
Bottom of the third as we get set for action. A reminder, it's time to give you another finalist in our HSE Coast to Coast contest. If you'd like to enter, still time, but you got to do it quickly. Post Office Box 140219, Irving, Texas 75014. Our finalist that we're announcing tonight, we'll give you the name after this pitch, and also some information. As the first pitch is a ball. Laura Duke of Pasadena, Texas, is finalist number 9. Now we'll be naming the rest of the finalists and the grand prize winner actually before the strike, the way it's set up.
He's getting some early strikes, and that matters. Don't know how that's going to turn out.
Ball is foul to the right side, just outside the pole, a little bit short of home run distance. 1 ball and a strike. If there in fact is a strike on the 12th, and it is not possible for the winner to actually go to New York and San Francisco to do fantasy baseball and see both the Astros and Rangers play, the winner will be given the option of going on a trip to New York and San Francisco, both places, and just having some time on the town, or a fantasy trip, which kind of intrigues me. I don't know what that would involve, but anyway, those are going to be the options if in fact baseball is on strike.
Just put $50 on the Angels. Feeling good about it.
Wins.
Good luck.
So if
Good
you
luck.
can get to the
that's
quickly, why and get your entry in.
A fantasy trip?
I know.
We're already back to the punch part of the lineup.
It's kind of.
He's working.
Kind of makes you wonder about that, doesn't it?
Beat it up.
Something Greg Merrill would go on. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I mean, Kenny Rogers is a pretty interesting.
It'll be good.
Career.
Yeah, even the New York, San Francisco, if you just want to go there.
To think about and to analyze. Because, like, he didn't debut until he was 24 years old.
That's kind of a fantasy in itself.
And was arguably.
Fouled back.
I mean, maybe like one time, maybe twice, a legitimately great pitcher in an individual season, and yet pitched for 20 years, racked up eventually 50-plus wins above replacement, made a handful of all-star teams, but 3 of the 4 all-star teams occurred when he was 39, 40, and 41 years old. His best Cy Young finish, and in fact, his only year, the only year in his career where he ever received any Cy Young vote at all, was his age 41 season in 2006.
He's not banned anymore.
Oh, God.
Home run number 14 for Rodriguez. Run batted in 52, and the Rangers lead it 3-0.
This one gives Rodriguez the all-time record for homers in a season.
Voided up Jovi's.
Breaking a tie with Sluggo.
Well, and he beats the possible strike too.
That's right.
Hammered.
And Pudge are the only catchers to have 13.
Canseco homered the first time up, and he takes it inside. So Lorraine, who has been plagued.
I was going to ask this question,
the long
but
ball. That is
somebody in the chat just kind of referenced it. Instead of
one every 2 innings,
knowing what actual game it is, like is there a way to?
Well,
Jose is good. Let's go. Oh. Let's go.
Double Jovi, Jose Canseco. Jose. The double Jovi.
Jose just juiced his
29th of the season. His 85th run batted in, and the Rangers lead it 4-0.
Joe Canseco.
Again, it did not appear he thought this ball was gone.
He's the luckiest man on the face of the earth tonight. That's the way he's looking at it.
Halfway between first and second, he shook his head again.
Well, the ball is carrying on Mr. Lorraine.
Hey, we're going to need you to quit giving up absolute fucking bombs right now, okay? Hey, Lorraine.
Back-to-back homers by Rodriguez and Canseco in the third. The Rangers lead it 4-0.
Try to keep him within the fucking DFW Metro.
Clark walked and scored his first time.
These guys are coming up to the box with the needle still in their ass. Maybe don't leave it middle.
You guys want to do a little
we talked about last night, there's
little trivia here, little nub trivia. All right, so Jose Canseco just had a multi-homer game. That was his third of the season at the time. He would go on to have 4 multi-homer games in 1994. There were 3 players in Major League Baseball who had more multi-homer games in 1994 than Canseco. Can you name those 3 players?
Barry.
Barry is one of them. He had all of these players had 5 such games. Barry's one of them. They had five multi-homer games.
In the bullpen for the Cal Angels, the man that
Bagwell, too, I was talking earlier.
Bagwell is also one of them, yes. So you named 2 of them right off the bat.
And another part of that, what has been incredibly disappointing trade with the Yankees that brought Snow, Springer, and Nielsen for Jim Abbott.
I'm looking in the chat, too.
What's that?
I'm also looking in the chat, but I have not seen the correct answer.
Can you repeat the question, please?
Did you see the note
Yeah,
that the
so
Angels think there's a chance
Jose
Jim Abbott will
Canseco
come
had
back
4
to them after the
multi-homer
season?
games this season,
He has
the
a
one that
free
we're
agent.
watching in
Yeah.
'94.
That apparently
There were
the
3
two
players
teams
in Major League
that
Baseball
people
who had
feel
more
have the best chance at
multi-homer
Abbott
games in
are the
'94 than
Tigers,
Canseco. Can
where
you
Abbott
name
went to
those 3
school in
players?
college in
So
Michigan.
far, we have 2 of them with Bonds and Babcock.
California to work with Lashman.
That's fouled back. Well, there's other factors too. I think of
Mo
the
Vaughn?
California team, probably the most comfortable place to
Big Mac
live
in
and
there.
reside would be
No.
around the Anaheim area.
Yeah.
The
94.
Thomas?
Dodgers are right in the
No
big
Frank
city,
Thomas.
and Anaheim is much more laid back, suburban.
And Jim really
I will tell you
apparently
that this
liked
person
Anaheim
is
when he was
not
there.
in the Hall of Fame and will never be in the
No
Hall of
balls
Fame.
and 2 strikes.
But
Hard shot.
is
High,
still
high, 0
in
and a
baseball.
third.
I believe he's
And
the last time I
Gonzalez
checked, he
retired.
was
He's
still
1
a
for 2, had a
coach.
single the first time, and now Palmer, who singled and drove in a run, will be
He
up
was
with
still
2
on
outs.
staff.
Palmer's single up the middle was his 52nd run batted in, producer.
Yeah, that's a great call. Matt Williams.
Rangers lead
That is the
4-0.
correct answer. Shout out to Jared 1534. It is Matt Williams.
Hard
For those of
chopper,
you who-
backhand by
Okay,
Owen.
Matt
He's
Williams
taken
was
to
on
third
pace
base,
to
isn't he?
potentially-
How about that
So-
play? That
own
retires
the
the
record.
Rangers.
Yep. So that's
However, 2 more runs
you know,
on back-to-back
what's a
homers
throwback
starting the
game if
inning
we're
by
not going
Rodriguez
to
and
do
Canseco.
random
The Rangers
tangents
have
here.
hit
But
3. They have
Matt
scored
Williams
4
in
and leading.
1994 was
Chad
having
Curtis will be leading off, but let's remind you,
season
that's
of his
upcoming Ranger
career.
action. Sunday will be our
Although
next
he would
telecast.
go
The
on
Angels
to
will wrap
have
up the series,
probably
and
an
on
even better
Wednesday,
season
the
by
White
every
Sox are in
standard
town.
other than home runs.
Our next game
In the
on
partial
HSE.
1995 season, he would just spend part of that season hurt.
Ball and no strikes.
Matt Williams in 112
Curtis
games
was called out on strikes
hit
opening the game. He worked the
43
count.
fucking homers
3-2,
in 1994,
was called
which
out. Rogers
led
has 4
Major League
strikeouts, no
Baseball.
walks.
He finished second in the MVP, won a Gold Glove, Silver
Fly
Slugger,
ball
and
deep
made the
center,
All-Star
moving over
team.
for it is Greer. He's
Matt
got
Williams was a dude,
1 out.
and this was easily his most powerful season. He would never hit 40 homers in any other season.
Greg, with
Green.
the early strike date being set, that is games of August 11th, basically the end of the season for the near
I tried
future.
to mix
Does it seem
the
to
Matt
you that
Williams
just precludes
bat waggle
almost
with
anybody
the
making
Will
a deal
Clark
now?
bat waggle.
Yeah,
So I tried to
so.
lick my
I think
shoulder,
it,
but also
it-
keep
it
it like
does,
super nonchalant. Like
because you're talking about
it's just tough to
13
do.
games
So I eventually just
or
went with
15
Will,
tops, depending on the, some
yeah.
teams play that
Instead of
day
used to
before Thursday. The Rangers
lick
don't.
his shoulder to like keep it
I'd
moist,
be very surprised. Although there are a couple
so that it
teams that have
reminded
been
him to
active.
keep his.
The Reds
head
have
down.
been active, right up down the line.
That was one of
And
the
it's
first things I
important
asked
for
him
somebody to
when
win that
he
division.
came over to the A's.
The poor
and
second place finisher there gets squeezed out of the playoffs
started to talk
right
a lot
now.
and-
Yeah,
around
unless they get real hot and the Braves drop off.
I remember when he came to Cleveland in '97. I mean, I remember the Matt Williams trade,
Right now,
the
the
deal.
team squeezed out would be the Astros, who are a game and a half behind Atlanta. And
Yeah, it was like these 3 years where watching Will Clark leave, watching Matt Williams leave
San Diego wins tonight.
in the Bay Area as a fan, you're
They
just
go
like,
ahead
oh
of
man,
Cincinnati.
Giants.
They have exactly the same
No,
record.
they
Breaking it
go
down.
half game ahead. Because they're
Yeah,
just
they'd be.
percent-
I'm sorry, the loss column would be. Loss column would be. 2 balls and a strike. High fly,
I got it.
short
Get a
left. The
shit.
Shortstop Beltre is going to try to take this one, and Spike Owen is out number 2.
11 in a
Will
row.
Clark, Christian, like I
Ooh, boy,
don't know if
Kenny
you
Breed.
consume
Took him only 32
Consume
pitches
Will's
to get
content
the first 10 outs. And a
these
couple
days.
more to Owen, and here's Edmonds now.
I
Edmonds, who was
absolutely
called out
love
on
him.
strikes, ending the first.
Oh, we know. Oh, we know.
Yeah, what is this? Let's see. Last night,
Wonder if he
Rangers
ever,
gave up 1 run. Tonight,
got the
they
chance to
Braden
massage that
Justin
relationship with Rafi.
Rangers. See, this is what's frustrating, though. You stop and think about it. Just
I'm gonna
when
say
you
no.
think, oh, we got to
Yeah.
desperately, absolutely do something.
No, I mean,
if
you-
you're
like, he-
general
look,
manager or the manager. Then all of a sudden
he was
you get a
very
couple of well-pitched
open and
games,
honest
well,
about,
gee, if they do that again next time.
like understanding
Problem is
where
they
Rafi
don't.
was coming from. Like
No balls and a strike.
what do you want the kid to do with his former team in town, dealing with all that, he doesn't want to do this
Rangers
bullshit.
came in with the worst
You
record
want
in the
him then
American
to
League
come
when the
out
opposition
and-
starts a lefty.
and
They
work
were
with
11
me
and 15. They
at
beat
first
the last
base,
lefty they saw,
right in front of
Jim Deshaies,
like
the other night.
he's like, I get it. I understand.
Or at least won the game that he started.
Yeah.
The Rangers, however, will face
I've blown this guy's horn since he showed up.
Langston, Young, Brian Anderson, and Chuck Finley.
Kai?
2-1 pitch.
It's not AI.
So. Help someone send you anthrax.
Perfect innings for Kenny Rogers.
That'd be tough.
The bottom of the fourth, we'll get to take
Unfiltered,
a look at Greer, Lee, and Beltran.
Clean audio. That's all it is.
Tonight's game is being brought to you by Sherwin-Williams Everclean. Stains don't stand a chance. Our game also brought to you by your friends who make Johnsonville brats. Big taste from a small town. And by Southwest Airlines with low fares on every seat of every flight everywhere it flies. Flying the low-fare airline is just plain smart.
Just zero outside containment.
Ball flew into the stands. A foul ball off the bat of Greer.
I heard Dallas flows his guy in to do him.
Before the game and have a
only sometimes.
Plan for the ticket distribution for the Seattle series for you.
Yeah, I mean, I'd fly my guy down here to do me sometimes.
The Major League Players Association rejected Tacoma.
I'm going to piss on that soundboard next time.
That was the official statement the Players Association said because it was a
every now and then.
My God, Jameer Gibbs, have a
and they let us play in Arlington Stadium last year. But anyway, the
dogs are in the house. I'm up in my office.
Ticket holders and the seat option holders are going to get first choice.
We went and got a Christmas tree. Started to decorate it. I got stuff to do.
And the general public.
What are you going to do?
I banged this dude.
What does that have to do with Christmas?
Seat option holders and season ticket holders tomorrow saying, hey,
mistletoe, you know.
Exercise your option to buy here, and you can do it apparently by telephone. Because
dude,
you can buy it by credit card. And
I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I think we got the perfect tree.
Ooh, beauty.
This year.
Did you?
How about this? I walked into my buddy's house in Stockton.
Much more cheaply. Now, I don't want to commit the Rangers to this, but
his tree is so big, they had to cut multiple feet off the bottom of it. They had to put the star on it from the second floor, and it is legitimately in 3 rooms of his house all at the same time. Like, it is really strong. It is absurdly large.
The American League approved use of Tacoma, but the Players
did not.
Well, and the prices may
drop
Gets
my asparagus, pal. I don't want to hear it. Jameer Gibbs is rope.
Dude, I do real trees. You know, I insist on a real tree, and nobody else in my family really cares. But everybody will go out and like indulge me. So we go to like one of the tree places or whatever where you can cut your own trees. You can walk out into their fields and cut their trees. But like this year, the attendant guy who's in high school or whatever, he kept like following me as I was like walking down the path to the thing, and I was like, listen, and then I was like cutting the tree, and he was like standing there as I like, obviously struggled a little bit to cut the tree down. Like, it took a little bit of effort on my part. I was like, can you just like back up and like let me absorb nature here without the employee breathing down my neck here, judging me as I saw this thing down.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. You're quote unquote in the wilderness / under the neon light of like a Target parking lot.
No. It's better than that. It's better than that. It's a farm. It's a farm. It's not the Target parking lot. We can get cider afterwards. It's the whole deal. I got some garlic cheddar cheese from Crowley's farm, which is apparently the oldest producing cheese farm in the country. That's what it said on the board. I don't know if I didn't verify or anything, but
is that how you pick out like which parking lot you're going to cut your tree from? Is whether or not they offer a fucking cheese fondue or something?
Dude, I want to do a real fondue. And I haven't had it. My grandparents used to do fondue, and I don't think I've had it since they did it. I want a real fondue setup, dipping the bread in with the cheese, and I really just care about the bread and the cheese. I don't need meats or anything like that. But Yeah. I want to do fondue.
See, now teams are so PR conscious, they would never let you wear the bag over your head. Like they like confiscate that now.
Davis is retired.
Yeah, that's like one of the all-time, like, we're terrible moves by a fan, right?
Yeah.
Well, Sports Legacy, the nation's largest sports
they'll take it
with
from
originals by guys like Vernon Wells, Gene Locklear, Bart Forbes, and Rick
like
Rush
no
on
chance
display.
you're sitting behind home plate with a paper bag over your head.
On all Ranger game nights. Entrances off Randall Mill Road during the day and from the center field bleachers during games. If you'd like to ask some questions about what may be. What the heck is this? That is not Sports Legacy.
Whose shoes got set fire to in the dugout?
What the hell?
That's
Some
awesome.
Real slow guy, maybe.
I love it.
Wouldn't see that today.
Well,
I assume that's water.
they didn't flare up.
Oh my God! I threw
It's
one of my teammates,
shoes.
Brad Ziegler, was
for these home runs he's
in
been
the
hitting,
bathroom
but
in the
he's been
stall.
saying, "Oh, I didn't get that one."
And I took a huge wad of toilet paper and wet the bottom of it, and then lit the top of it on fire. Threw it over the stall. And this was after absolutely drilling him in the groin area, if you will, with a ball of tape while he was sitting down in the dugout during a rain, or in the clubhouse during a rain delay. He had just sat down with like a fucking quadruple decker peanut butter and jelly sandwich, a huge mound of chips, and like a 40 of milk. And Suzuki was like, he was sitting on the couch off to the side.
Your boss? Your boss?
No. And he gave me one of these. He was like, hey.
Although, what was he doing taking them off?
I was like, all right.
Jackson this
and I
year
just
struck out
fucking set in the middle of the clubhouse.
Roughly 1 of every 3 at bats.
Hit him, and I swear to God, Ziggy was just sitting down, and I hit him, and the napkin
strikeout
number
like 5. Here's tonight's TSO.
And he just fell on. I felt terrible because he got squared up. He got squared up. Right.
Every day, someone
Is
so fast.
Brad Ziegler, is he the one that he like collected baseball cards of like all the players that he struck out or something?
No, he still is a big collector. No, but that's Strom. Matt Strom collects the cards of all the guys that have taken a bridge.
Well, that's loser shit. Like I would rather collect guys that I struck out, not giving up a bomb to. Did you see? I never got to play it on the show, but I had the clip of like Dave Dombrowski basically being like, "Yeah, Matt Strom needs to shut the fuck up."
Have a peculiar record this year.
Easy.
In the
it's
first
true.
Games of series.
Brad Ziegler, Red Sox legend. Actually, fun fact: Brad Ziegler.
Yeah, right here. I got it.
All right, I'll give you the fun fact about Ziggy after. I love
you troubled by Matt Strom's insinuation or comment that the team didn't do enough BFB during the season?
3 balls and no strikes.
Well, I think he said the postseason, didn't he?
Rogers has not walked anyone. No one has reached base, and he's had 3 balls on 2 or 3 hitters.
I think that's what he said.
First time he's been 3-0, my recollection.
In the season?
Strike.
Well, we did plenty, and actually, as it turns out, we did do PFPs in the postseason. He didn't do it.
That's right.
Yeah.
A long time ago. There's a stroke to center, but Rusty Greer is there.
Why did I miss?
I
think you must have missed it because your reaction is that it's the first time hearing it, and I know I saved it to play on the pod, but I forgot to play it. But yeah, I'm glad we got to have that moment now.
Rangers scored 2 runs.
Yeah, we did them. He didn't, but we did.
Second home run in as many at bats.
You don't say that about a guy you have respect for.
Amy Donald's
Yeah, Big Dick Dombrowski, he don't give a fuck.
Rick Kane of Wichita Falls.
But fun fact about Brad Ziegler.
Hits a home run during this inning. He
This is
wins
a
2
great
free
trivia
tickets
question
anywhere
if you-
Southwest flies. Stay tuned. We'll tell you how you can win as well.
Brad Ziegler made his big league debut in Texas and recorded his very first out via first and third pickoff.
2 balls and no strikes.
Fake over to third, back over to first when that was street legal. And I will say it right now, there was not a better third to first move ever than Ziggy, because he was a submariner, and how he would start, like just going down. Like you don't know, especially over at third base, you have no idea. And it was nasty.
And there's 1 out here in the 5th.
And don't look now, but Andrew Lorraine has mowed down 7 in a row.
Yeah, I don't think it's in the cards for Lorraine tonight, but I'm glad he's. I'm just saying, it's, you know, he's dug himself quite a hole with all the bombs that he's giving up. It's too bad.
Rangers 4 runs and 5 hits.
You know what else is fun? Like, do you see Pudge's swing on deck, or right there?
Mm-hmm.
Like, just mechanically how he's working through his swing, and then think about what you see today from guys.
Nice crowd tonight. This was home.
Well,
road jersey night.
I'm glad we brought up Pudge again too, because this season is a very interesting point in his career where he really takes off offensively in a way that he had not to this point. And his first year in '91, he had a 630 OPS, then a 659 OPS, then a 727 OPS, and then this year, still just 22 years old, he jumps all the way up to 298, 360, 488, which was an 848 OPS. Yeah, I mean, it would remain his best offensive season until 1998 in a lot of ways. And yeah, I mean, it firmly established himself on a new level. What's crazy, though, is that he had already won 3 Gold Gloves prior to this season. 2 Gold Gloves prior to this season. This would be his 3rd. At just 22 years old.
How many did he win total? 13?
He was a 13-time Gold Glove winner and a 14-time All-Star.
I pulled that out of my ass.
Yeah, well done.
In order.
Yeah, Gold Glove every year from 1991 to 2001. Then he would throw 3 more on from when he got to Detroit as in his early 30s.
There's less in what amounts to jam room.
Nice little cut back there, Javante.
He's up 1.5 inches, and he's up on the.
I do have all Pudge's Gold Gloves now. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, the pace isn't terrible. I mean, obviously it's because of not a lot of balls being put in play by the Angels, but the pace isn't like, holy shit, throw the ball.
Well, we're not in the both these guys are working quickly. I mean, Kenny Rogers, obviously, for a reason, he's got pace going. But I still don't feel like in this moment, like, this is still pre what I will call, like, taste yourself time. Stepping out of the box, and like, I don't feel like everybody had a shtick.
That ball's hit hard, hanging up to Curtis in center field, and he makes the catch, and that retires the Rangers. Well, we don't have a home run sweepstakes winner, but we'll tell you how you can enter when we come back after the break. Through 5, it's 4-0.
Yeah, Kaito, Jared got one of the bigger prison wallets going.
But the sweepstakes, but he'll receive an HSE Southwest Airlines goodie bag. Here's how you can enter the address. Actually, you should be memorizing these addresses. Just remember Post Office Box 14021, Irving, Texas 75014, and then you put the proper heading on it. This is for the Southwest Airlines home run derby
Prison wallet is crazy.
Balls popped back. A little in front of us here. No.
Jared got a honey bun or 2 in that keister.
If you enter, you also may be eligible.
Did you loosen up that balloon knot, pal?
I got that TJ though. We're good.
Yeah, talk about a great blogger butt bounce back.
Yeah, been a hell of a year. I'm just showing off.
Hey, how about the picture I sent you earlier this year? Well, I've sent you a couple.
Yeah, a couple road sodas.
Meanwhile, for you tuning in late, We call your attention to the string of zeros on the board for California, all the way across.
Oh, congratulations on your first Ridge wallet.
56 pitch, laced out the left field. That's going to be tough. Gonzalez over. He's there, makes the catch. Ball hung up for him, and that is the first out.
How good does Juan Gonzalez look in a uniform?
Yeah, guy's an athlete. Doesn't look as good as I do, but
who do you got? Who do you got? Like, who's on the all-time uni team? Meaning they just look like a Hall of Famer wearing a uniform.
He's in this game, Bo Jackson.
You know, like for me, Mike Cameron.
Yeah.
The uni way, I mean, it was snug yet hung a little. The fucking glasses, the way they gleam, like it just, everything about it, dude. The hat, like it just.
Sharp breaking ball. He's had command of everything so far. That ball is
yeah, Ricky, those pants were painted on.
Oh.
Yeah, Ricky looked like he was in a Superman costume.
He's had every pitch working for him, it appears. And now here's DeSarcina, who grounded out the first time.
Gary
hasn't been a hard play in the game.
And Roger Pavlik,
future manager of the little spinners.
Yeah, I like a good chipper call.
He said it's easy. And it is easy.
OC.
1, 2, 3, and
I loved OC.
6 perfect ones.
When OC came to Oakland, I told him, I was like, hey, Bobby, get ready to freeze your ass off in like August. He's like, what are you talking about? Like, oh, trust me. At night, you are going to be frozen. Brother, he was the reason why we ended up bringing these massive, like, gas-powered heaters into the dugout, just fucking blowing propane fumes into our, like, and he was sitting right next to him, bundled up, didn't want to move.
Walk by Rogers, don't say anything. Pick up the conversation the other side.
Dr. Swag, I believe the Spinners are coming back. It's like a different league. They're not going to be like a minor league affiliate anymore. But I think the Lowell Spinners are returning. They were just tweeting the other day.
Some good innings or nice going, or not tonight.
Oh God, barely
the Rangers' second run in the first inning, coming in on a single by
Good Lord, I hate to see the drive stall like that.
3 of the Rangers' 4 runs have come directly on homers. Canseco is
we need Betty Teddy people.
Rodriguez is solo homer, and the other run coming on that Palmer single.
Tyler O'Neill quads, and he's got massive biceps. He asked me for my workout, and I said if you pay me, and he agreed.
Bro, I don't know if you guys follow Michael Lorenzen at all, who, by the way, little inside info here, could very well be one of the next in the lab with your boy. That dude is an absolute animal. Follow him on Instagram and just like prepare to be like.
Not a major difference, and it's 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I've seen some of his workouts on YouTube, but I mean, it's probably been like 7 years since I watched that. I don't know what he's up to these days. Is he still playing?
Yeah, he's still playing, and yeah. Yeah. Like he was doing shoulder. I was watching a video. He was doing shoulder mobility shit.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, how?
What team is he with now?
He is a freak. Well, he was in Kansas City.
Canseco's home run that just slipped over the scoreboard at the bottom of the 3rd with nobody out. He's now the last man in this game to reach base.
Yeah, that's 10 straight retired by Lorraine.
That's a great comment. Yeah, that's Milky 101.
Well, it ends.
Oh.
Base hit up the middle by Gonzalez.
Look at Wangan doing his thing. What a great player. What an MVP caliber player.
It has been a long, hard pull for Juan, but finally an average creeping back up to the respectability area for him.
Well,
that's what he does.
We talked about this before. He's just cut down on the severity
and
ferociousness of his swing. And the average is creeped up. He's had more singles. He's had fewer strikeouts. No, he hadn't really punched up the home runs much yet, but his overall hitting is a lot better.
Did I react to the Garcia trade yet? Yeah. I mean, I'm not super moved by it. I wasn't a big like Stinson Garcia guy. I think he had a cool nickname, but like he's another guy without a position. Yeah. I'm not devastated about it.
In the last 17 games is 29 for 70 with his base hit. That's 414. No, he hasn't.
Yeah. Oh, what do you? Come on, we can't do that.
A bunch of home runs in that stretch, but he has gotten his total up to 16.
You getting flagged? Okay, all right.
But Oviedo is the Red Sox 10th possible 4-5 starter. I agree. I think that's why it opens up the door to make a trade.
What do you think? They're not interested in keeping Oviedo? You think they want to move him?
No. I think that it opens up what I said on BID last week. You can trade Bayo and move Oviedo down to 5, whatever, and get your 2. Slot Sonny Gray down to 3. Have early be 4. Jared, this means Campbell is for sure an outfielder moving forward, right? Definitely. I don't think he was going to play infield anyway. I know they had him listed for that for winter ball, but yeah, he's an outfielder. Do you think the Sox move Kyle Harrison this winter, keep working with him? I think they liked what they saw. I think he exceeded their expectations. I think once he got into the organization, they were like, this is not what we expected or wanted. But then once he got up to the big leagues, they were like, oh, shit, all right. I see that you're a Giants fan, so obviously you have an affinity for Kyle Harrison, or at least an interest in him. But I liked him. I don't know that he has a shot at the rotation, but you need the depth.
Not suitable. Here's the 2-2.
Do I think Alonso's coming to Boston? I don't know. I wish I could tell you that.
Maybe for Christmas.
2 balls and 2 strikes.
I don't know. This is a very unpredictable winter for me. Like last winter, I was like, yeah, Bregman's coming. This winter, I'm like, I'm pretty sure Bregman's coming back. But then, what do you do after that?
Matt.
It wouldn't shock me at all if Alonso went back to the Mets. And it's like, well, can we really be surprised? Can you blame if Pete Alonso goes back to the Mets? Are you gonna be mad at the Red Sox for that? It's like that's where you want it to be. Like you kind of have to pry him. The Mets either have to say like we're good here, or Alonso has to say like that offer sucks, and then the Red Sox can make their play. But if the Mets come correct, that's not the Red Sox fault.
And Greer will hit. Greer was the first to strike out. Scouting report that
Aaron, I think that's the play. He should absolutely change his name to Pedro Alonso.
Greer and Clark, he did walk Clark once, but he's gotten them out. In fact, his 2 strikeouts against left-handers, but long balls have all been from the righties. Billy Sample, the former Ranger, who's in California broadcaster.
I'm going to freeze my fucking balls off tomorrow night. I have to go to Gillette.
Oh.
It's going to be like 20 degrees.
What are you doing there?
It's the Train's daughter is a cheerleader for a high school football team who is in the Super Bowl.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, congrats to them.
Pretty sure they're undefeated.
Right near the Ranger dugout.
What do they play? They play 7-on-7 out there in Massachusetts?
The first thing they're going to do is they're going to make sure that pitcher doesn't have anything.
I just go support. I show face. I'm here to support you. Let you know that I am here for you. And then I go home.
Get you a little hot chalky.
I've had one this year. Yeah.
Get your thermos full of hot chalky, some mallows.
Yep.
Just asking about. I think many people are corking bats.
What a fucking great bonus, Dad.
I'm the best.
Many pitchers,
if you think about it.
Fiddling with it. Oh, he said, oh yeah, I saw one a couple of nights ago here. I said, you're not going to tell me who. He said, no.
How are the trash cans?
They're back in. Yeah, they're back in. I swear to God, though,
you might want to cut some breathing holes in those.
Yeah, like so. I swear to God, you need to trust me on this, right?
Well, I believe.
I took Ace out, and then like I see that the recycling people have come, and I gotta bring him. He's afraid of the barrels, so I go outside, and he pees. I bring him back in, and like let him go. Then I have to go back outside to get the barrels, and then I put them back in. And then I look at my phone, and my neighbor was like, yeah, do you want me to get your barrels? Like, they're kind of like going out into the street right now. Like, I can get them for if you want. And then the second text says, okay, then. So, like, I think she thought that I got the barrels because she texted me about the barrels. But that's just not the case. I didn't look at my phone. Like, I took the dog out. I swear to God, I did not. I was not influenced by her text message. But yeah, is this the same neighbor with the tree? Of course it is. I only have one neighbor. There's no one on my right. There's no one behind me. There's no one in front of me. It's just them.
Yeah, definitely has a camera pointed at your house. Oh, for telescope, not a camera, fucking telescope.
Probably like a heat-seeking infrared camera.
She is without a doubt trying to figure out a way to like get a job at one of these like tech installation companies that you're hiring as you continue to convert this place into a fucking media den, and she's just gonna start setting shit up in your house.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. For Jared, it's a microscope. You know what, Aaron? I'm knocking on the door of 195, brother. Knocking on that door of 195, brother, and I can't wait to step on that scale the day that I see a 2. None of it's in the legs. Been doing legs. Actually, I was at Mike Eman night at Providence College, and I was sitting next to Steve, and I was looking down the row comparing leg sizes, and I was like, I'm a normal leg having guy right now. Like I've gotten to the point of like average. So now you look at my legs and I'm sitting down, you're like, that guy, he has them. Those are legs. Just wait. I went from below average to now I'm at average. You give me a couple more months of this program that I'm on, and I'll have fucking quads, man. You'll be like, is that Bo Jackson? No, that's Jared.
Program in the mail.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we're exploring all options right now. We're exploring all options right now. So,
yeah, call me Senior Stack.
Yeah. You have a borderline stocking case, brother. I've only shared publicly the tip of the iceberg. It is
ain't no borderline about it.
No. Nope. Dude's about to have more legs and arms. You bet your ass I am. I'll tell you right now, I'm doing legs twice a week. I think I'm on either week 7 or 8 of consistently being down there on Wednesdays and Saturdays. I bought a fucking hack squat. I have a leg extension. I have a leg press. I have the Bulgarian split squat. What else I got down there? I don't know. I just be doing it. I'm on another level right now with the legs. So get your leg jokes in now, because they're about to look stupid in about 2 months. By opening day, I'm going to be walking around in shorts, and you're going to be like, Jesus Christ. Look at that guy. What do you do? What do you play? Are you a running back? I'm going to say, nope. I'm a podcaster. Yep.
I got on the
Instagram model.
I started legs 2 weeks ago, and it's the first time that I've tried. fucking kidding me? It's the first time that I've tried to start to get after it since I had the quadruple hernia surgery. And you just really never know how much the core means to the lower half until you've had 4 hernias at the same time and you try to bounce back from that. Not easy.
4 seems like too many.
Buddy, I went under the knife thinking there was 1, and then I woke up and they were like, "So you had 4. It's going to be a little bit longer of a recovery. You're down 8 to 10 doing nothing."
Look at Wangan doing the damn thing. I told my mom it's going to be freezing at the game. She said maybe they'll reschedule it. Yeah, let's reschedule it for later in December, maybe early January where it'll be warmer. Ellen, come on. Come on.
Thought you were talking about the Kenny Rogers game. You told her it was going to be a little chilly.
Jared's about to look like Saquon Barkley with those quads. Listen, I'm just saying, I'm trying to hold off staying natty as long as possible. It's going to be hard for me. Maybe I go back to being a roid guy for the first time since 2011. I've been told I'm not allowed to do that, but it is what it is.
Buddy,
it's a dirty
your
game
body, your choice.
That's right. That's right.
No balls and 2 strikes. Kenny Rogers, 6-2.
Do you have a leg press?
Yes. Leg press, hack squat, leg extension, lying hamstring curl.
1 ball and 2 strikes.
And then I have seated calves and I do standing in the Smith. I'm on a program, Dallas.
Damn, that is what I forgot. I forgot to do the standing in the Smith today. I did forget that.
Yeah, it's important. It's important.
I did forget to stand in the Smith.
How big is your gym? It's the entire downstairs. There's no, like, I'm on TikTok looking at, like, house inspiration. And they're like, oh, and here downstairs in the basement, we have the bar, and we have the living area, and here's the movie theater, and then there's a little gym area. I'm like, no, the whole fucking floor is the gym.
Yeah, it's called a performance center.
Yes. Need a home gym tour? Someday. When Dallas gets his ass out here. Actually, I'll do a workout video with Jay Hay. Yeah. He can run me through his leg workout, and I'll see if I can survive without puking.
I think that would be really good.
Mm-hmm.
That was right in the glove. Ed Bean can only tell Pudge, yeah, it was in the glove. Your glove wasn't behind the plate.
Do you think you can pick up like 60 pounds?
No. I'll try for you though.
It's hard.
Jared, you got to go train. I read that as like, Jared, you got to go train with the Undertaker. And I read that as like, I read it differently.
Hey, they're starting to feel it in Arlington right now.
Feel it.
And Kenny Rogers, his shit is getting better.
How do you work out with a cardigan on?
But a large number of the 40,000 looks like a sellout crowd on hand tonight. Wants the Rangers to hurry up and bat. They want to see the defense work. Kenny Rogers, the man of the hour. Canseco, the offense.
Jay and Dallas's grandma have the same workout routine and wardrobe.
Lee is grounded out and flied out.
Yeah, it's all for the sweat, brother.
And a strike.
You know what this is from, Dallas?
No balls and 2 strikes.
I do.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a starting 9 fan out there that would pay at least $20 for this.
You have the leg guard still too?
No. I was actually at the mall a couple weeks ago, and I was going to buy the sliding mitt, but I was like, if I need to be on my phone, it would be a pain in the ass to take off to be able to type. That's why I was going to do like batting gloves, but I was like, can't do batting gloves. I think at some point I can text with one hand if I need to, so I think at some point I'll probably get the sliding mitt, the oven mitt.
Look like a penguin trying to beat off.
Don't Do I take creatine? Absolutely. 5 grams every day, even on days you don't lift.
581, which runs the season total to 2,138,568. Beltre to count as 1-1.
Just the nuts, baby. That's what we do.
We should put out a cardigan with me that just has an image, like a little patch of me dunking on Dallas's grandma.
Yeah.
2 balls and a strike to Esteban.
Neighbors, shut your mouth.
That's what I've been saying.
We and I'll be honest, the Cowboys should be winning this football game. Should be winning this game.
Oh, for God's sake. But they shan't.
3 balls and a strike.
Pure rage bait.
Milwaukee won the first game of the doubleheader. Milwaukee continues to lead Toronto, and Kansas City's doing it to the
neighbors.
Red Sox.
Probably
Again,
exactly.
Red Sox
Coping Giants, man.
I can't believe this fucking guy's still in the game. Like this is where, you know, the old games are a little bit of a disadvantage because like I need to see pitch count. Like what's the pitch count at right now? Like,
No,
is the
that's the
velocity
beauty of
dipping?
it. That's the beauty of it.
It's not the beauty of it because I want to be able to analyze better, but I don't have the information.
Well, there you go.
Like
Rogers.
they don't even tell you like, oh, here's a game summary. Like, could you imagine today being able to put that up, be like not telling me how many pitches he's thrown? That's like essential information.
Here's Davis. Rodriguez would be up next.
But see, is it essential?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, because I think it would contextualize if we were having a conversation comparing today's era to now or this era, where it's like, oh, Kenny Rogers, it's the 7th inning, he's throwing a perfect game, and he's already at 126 pitches. Are they going to let him ride? You know, like obviously he's not at 126, but yeah, it's to be able to look at how they did it then compared to now.
Davis, unless he really rips the ball because he gets down the line.
He got an updated batting average though. Yeah, they didn't give a fuck about pitch count. They didn't give a fuck about pitch count up until like 2010.
Yeah,
So
I was throwing over 100 pitches a game.
So in this season alone, Kenny Rogers had his start prior to this one, July 22nd, was 126 pitches. He had multiple starts this season already where he had 130 or more pitches in a start. On June 24th, in admittedly a complete game, he threw 138 pitches. And in another complete game against the Red Sox, where he allowed 6 runs, but finished the game, he threw 136 pitches.
He only has something like 2 years of major league service.
This one, however, is not going to be that type of game.
No Nugs sound effect. It's hard for the throwbacks because if it were a real game, Jay would be tweeting the Nugs, then putting the tweet in the chat, and that's my signal to hit the Nugs.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, it's first one.
I've just been kind of riffing. We'll
Rodriguez, who's 1 for 3, would be up next at Beltre back
wow.
at first.
Just want to give a peek behind the curtain. Jared is averaging nearly 25 more points per week than Dallas on Family Feud, not factoring in the latest contest.
That's going to come now.
I don't think it is. I think I got over 100. Sean McAdam just said Bayo, quote, would seem untouchable. Will be interesting to see if they move him in the right piece. I think that's posturing. I think that's like, I mean, Bayo is very much not untouchable, nor is he unmovable, or should he be. Yeah, I could see the Red Sox being like, no, we love Bayo, so you're going to have to really blow us out of the water on this one. Does Bayo think he's untouchable? Yes. I think he thinks he's like a top 10 pitcher in the league. I like Bayo, but I mean, if I can get Joe Ryan for Bayo, I'm doing it. I'm not even thinking about it.
Russ Springer was in the starting rotation, but that earned run average got him dropped into the bullpen.
There's a reason why the entire fan base wants a number 2, and they don't even consider Bayo as someone that could be that guy.
Russ Springer. Former team. This is the dude. This is the dude who, in spring training in 2011, was like, "Hey, you need to go into Bruce's office, Bruce, our clubby, and you need to request a 3-digit jersey. You need to wear 209." And I was this close because Russ at that point had 15 years in the league and was like, "Come on, you're talking all that shit to A-Rod. You had your one good day of work. Like, if anybody's gonna wear a 3-digit number, it's gonna be you. Get it out there, get it going." And he was also the dude who I call Trevor Cahill Dactyl, because Russ Springer was.
Well, everyone knows that. Everyone knows Dactyl.
Russ Springer was the dude who told Brett well, first of all, Brett Anderson, he refused to call Brett. He just called him Bert the whole year, and Brett never corrected him, not once, just let it ride. And he came up to Cahill's, "All right, you're getting one nickname for the rest of your career. What is it?" And without missing a beat, Trevor was like, "Pterodactyl." So
Dactyl.
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 Broke into the majors in '92. His teammate of
Shout out Boom Boom.
on one of Skip Bertman's strong.
I don't remember who Boom Boom was. Is that Andrew Bailey?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, buddy, I just got a package from the A's, and in that package was many posters. I believe it says Killer Bees on it or whatever, but it's me, Bailey, and Brett Anderson. Pretty solid poster.
That's cool.
Can I see it?
They're not here. I will. Monday, I will.
I bet it's right next to my per game poster that you were going to send me 5 years ago. 6 years ago. 6 years.
Those are on their way. Those are coming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Dude, it's probably stuck in transit with the Juan Soto jersey.
Yeah.
He was going on the pitch, so it won't
This
be
guy.
a stolen base. It'll be either probably a wild pitch.
I just saw a small person tiptoe by back there.
Turner did about as well as he could do here. The ball skips. Ooh, he sort of forearms it into the air.
So that will get Beltre in scoring position. The count is 2 balls and 2 strikes to Pudge.
Listen up, Jed Lowry.
Double machine, Jed Lowry.
Yeah, he really was. Stanford grad.
Yep. Tree.
Has cracked 2 of them.
Are the Cowboys losing? It looks like
It's not going great right now.
What's the score?
17-6.
That's not too bad. That'd be bad in baseball, but
Like I said, we should
They
be
can
winning.
come back.
Mhm.
Well, yeah. Certainly, if you'd scored more points, you could make that argument.
Look at this guy. How you gonna wear fucking layers in Dallas, Texas in the middle of July?
Yeah, bad look.
It's hot even at nighttime there. It don't matter. Sun's down. Don't matter. It's hot.
Strike one to Big Jose.
Feel like this right here, this is fuzz for back in the day. Like, Russ Springer's throwing hard right now.
Yeah, like I remember, and like as recently as 2007, if you threw 95, the Fox graphic would go
red. Well, it would be red, yeah.
It would be fire. It would go.
Well, and that was even like in the Little League World Series. they would do that too, and then show you the MLB equivalent to how hard that was.
The big story at this point. Kenny Rogers is the big story as he has gone 7 perfect innings.
Did Canseco's teammates dislike him, you think? I bet you they loved him because he introduced them to steroids, and that made them way better, which made them money, some even Hall of Famers. I bet you they love the guy.
So the Rangers leave 2, do not score in the 7, but don't go away because this time
lit his shoes on fire this game. Those were Canseco's?
Go back to the mound when we return with a
Oh. It's just a little team bonding, you know.
Baseball, it has been that so far for Kenny Rogers as he goes into the 8th inning.
Some casual arson.
Bo Jackson and JT Snow.
Oh wow, look at that.
That is
super.
These are the 3 in the lineup who had the best careers against Rogers.
Well, and you're
Hit him
talking
against the
4,
sideline.
5, 6 hitters and the first.
Oh, look at that bender.
Telling you.
That's in 2025. That's called a dick ball.
Dude, superimposing perfect game on the newspaper in the middle of the broadcast is an interesting move. And I feel like, I don't know.
Juan gone all over it. See, that breaking ball is just getting sharper and sharper.
Oh, yeah.
Good pick.
I would have went 3 for 4 in this game, I'm just saying. Also, Dallas, I saw you saying some bullshit on Twitter either today or yesterday. I think I saw it today. I don't know if it was said today or yesterday. But, like, someone said, like, oh, when are you going to dice up Jared? And you were like, oh, already been done, brother. Like, that's not what happened at all. I hit a ball to the fucking wall, and the dude had to scale the wall to bring it back. You've never struck me out, ever. Ever, 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 ever. Sometimes you just be saying shit, and it's like, where do you get off? Where do you get off?
You have on your chest. You have a selective memory.
I think it's on video. If we want to pull that up, I could send it to Jake. He could show the at bat right here. Yeah, we have the footage. It was preserved by me before it was deleted by a past employer. I wasn't gonna let that shit go by the wayside. So. You let me know. I can send it to Jake. We can play it right after the perfect game. We can break it down.
Yeah, I could. You know what? I could probably hire somebody to go through the Dropbox that I have of shit that I've never looked at. All those files that we got sent for who knows how many years.
Yeah, I think if you were to look at all those files, you're not going to find a video of me striking out. I can tell you that right now.
Not only do I
or
know
me,
that's
for that matter.
incorrect,
You've never struck me out either. Let's just throw that out there.
It's true.
the video that people want to see is me literally disintegrating the ball off you.
Wow.
Yeah, it was an off. It was a lob ball.
Gone. Like we can't play anymore. I felt like I felt bad. I felt like I ruined the game.
You shouldn't have felt bad. It was like a pity lob ball after I struck you out like 90 consecutive times. Yeah, it is getting sad. I agree with the chat. Does Dallas's lying ever get old? I know it's cute watching a man become senile in real time, but it's getting sad. It is getting sad. Oh, thank you for asking. How many meatballs did you end up sucking down on Thanksgiving? I got to 8 comfortably. 8 comfortably. And then I knew it's kind of like, and Jay could probably relate to this. Like, it's like kind of like when you're doing like a bench press and you're like, all right, I want to get 8 reps here. And then you get to 6 and you're like, I don't know. And then like, you're just like, I'm so close. I can just bang it. And then you like struggle to get those last 2. So I comfortably had 8 meatballs, and I was like, I said I was going to eat 10 on the podcast. So I'm going to force down these last 2 just because I said 10. I have to reach 10. So I got to 10. Yeah, an uncomfortable 30. Yeah.
It was just meatballs, no pasta with them?
No pasta, just straight meatballs, brother. Meatballs and cookies. That's what I had.
What a dig on the back end by Thrill.
Oh, Jesus. There's some unholy language in the chat right now. I'm talking to someone right now that if we ever do a Phillies all-time classic rewatch, this person would be interested in joining the stream, and this person hasn't really been public in quite some time.
Or Mitch Williams?
Nope.
I like to yank on him.
That's actually, I'm sorry, that was the wrong button. It's in the same spot, you know, wrong bank.
Long John Silvers.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if we do a Phillies rewatch, this person is very interested in joining us for the rewatch.
Former Philly?
Smitty?
He's a big Phillies guy. Loves the fighting Phils.
And Rogers takes a perfect game to the ninth.
So let's see.
The last lefty to throw a perfect game was Tom Browning.
But has he not? Has that guy not been public?
Has been off the grid for over a year.
1 ball and a strike to Clark.
Oh, I thought you were confirming it was Smitty.
I didn't say a word.
Here are the list of the 12 pitchers who threw regular season perfect games. American League, Cy Young, Addie Joss from Cleveland, Charlie Robertson from Chicago, Catfish Hunter,
Jessica Brand,
Glenn Barker, and Mike Witt, who threw his, of course, in Arlington.
I feel like Just the Nuts is the perfect venue for young Joseph. Yeah, we could do like an old Braves one with him if you'd like to come back. There's no bad blood there. Is next week's JTN also a rewatch? I don't know what else it could be. What else is there? Like the Caribbean series going on?
What, next week?
Yeah.
No, they're still in the season. I mean, they just had their All-Star break. Fucking Jahmyr Gibbs, my God.
We're going to rewatch Dallas's perfect game at some point. That's up to him. That's something I don't think that we could just spring on him. Like, that's got to be like we advertise it in advance. And that can't be like a spin the wheel and we're doing it. That's got to be like we promote it for a while. Live streams for WBC, definitely.
God, I can't wait for the WBC. I can't wait. I mean, it is. I have replaced the energy because I get excited about the World Cup for soccer, and I don't watch soccer, bro. I watch soccer every 4 years. And I've just taken that energy and put it on the biggest cycle of steroids you could think of and made that my vibe for the WBC. Like, I am fucking all in. Like, I might get an American flag tattooed on my neck just for the WBC.
All right. Do you want to do a tattoo bet?
Here's Palmer with 2 outs.
Yes, I do.
Like, no punishment, but like, if Team USA wins, you get a USA flag. If the Dominican wins, I'll get a Dominican flag tattooed somewhere.
Yes.
Done.
Yeah. So it has to be the championship, not the team that makes it farther.
Yeah. You got to win the whole thing. If the DR wins, the WBC, I'll get the Dominican flag tattooed. And if Team USA wins, you'll get the American flag tattooed.
And it's got to be, is it just the flag or does it need to be like WBC 2026?
Just the flag.
Okay.
I mean, you can get that if you like, because we're gonna keep winning this shit. So like, I don't want my leg to turn into the Stanley Cup, you know. Start adding years, you know.
Another souvenir.
What if Japan wins? Then no one gets a tattoo, I guess.
Matthew Boyd confirmed. Team USA.
Tattoo bet. Oh. 2K has been cooking. 2K has been cooking.
Second baseman Hudler is gauging it. And the stage is set.
All right.
Do not go away. The ninth inning is coming. Kenny Rogers goes back.
Oh, here it is, buddy. The ninth inning.
The ninth inning. Alec. No, I have not.
This is one of the biggest moments in Throwback Games live stream history.
And the stage is set for the bottom or the top of the ninth.
You guys think he's going to do it?
I'm hoping.
It would be really shitty if he came all this way for no reason.
So prior to this, the most recent perfect game was El Presidente Dennis Martinez doing so exactly 3 years prior, July 28th, 1991. After this game, we would not have a perfect game for basically another 4 years when David Phelps was in May of 1998.
How do you stay relaxed? One thing you do is you try to pitch quickly. You'll notice those first two pitches came pretty quickly.
Rex Hudler
steps out of the box.
Rexy.
Center field.
The crowd. Oh. Wow.
Look at that. Oh, Rusty Greer.
Oh, what a play! Oh, that's a great play. Got him. Oh, yeah.
So stoic.
Dude, Rusty Greer, man. Look at that catch. To save a perfecto.
I love it. I would love to see a compilation of great plays like that preserve perfect games.
Yeah.
Dude, that. Oh, man. What a catch. I mean, that's not quite the Wayne Wise, but that's fucking.
Fuck out of here. I would absolutely do that. They're all the way down the hill in my house. And I can't. By the time I got down there, the game would be over.
I'm down to attach myself to Team Japan for the WBC. I am not getting a Japanese flag tattoo. I can tell you that right now.
Why not?
I don't have any tattoos. I'm not making my first one a Japanese flag.
Why not?
Multiple reasons.
Uncultured swine.
And the pitch to Turner.
I don't know, man.
I don't want a temporary tattoo, and you got to do the.
I got to be honest. A Japanese flag tattoo with two half Korean children might get a little confusing.
Your wire is still fucking brutal. What's going on?
Well, I'm just kind of laying on my couch right now.
Would you get a pair of nuts for your first tattoo for JTN, Jay?
That's more likely, for sure.
Just get a squirrel. If you got a Japanese, if you got a squirrel holding the Japanese flag.
I have a squirrel tattooed on my inner thigh.
Do you really?
For that. You can ask some of my former teammates what I have the ability to do. Yeah. I banged this dude.
There it is.
Let's go!
Flawless victory.
That's all, folks.
And listen to this crowd. My, oh my! Yes! Yes! Yes!
He did it.
You will never, ever forget where you were in 1994 when Kenny Rogers blanked the then Los Angeles Angels, or the California Angels. Excuse me.
That was right here.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. That was a very efficient, as they mostly are, perfect game. Kenny Rogers I don't know that it was the best first rewatch selection, but I'm glad we saw it. I'm glad we saw it because I obviously wasn't watching when I was 5. I was probably somewhere shitting my pants in a sandbox, but here we are.
Yeah, so Jay, you're muted. Right back where we left off.
That's crazy. I would love to see like a super cut of me being like, Jay, hey, you're muted.
Yeah, bro.
Jay, you're muted.
You've been here to watch Kenny Rogers perfecto, and you've also been present for the perfecto that the mute button has thrown against Jay Hay every fucking JTN we've had.
Jay, hey, you're muted.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
now you're not coming through your mic.
I was trying to think. Yeah, no, can't hear him.
Right.
We got to figure out a way where we're not. I mean, is there? And the chat, I mean, help us out here. Is there a way where we can, I mean, now that they know the menu or the type of games that we could be featuring, not divulging the actual game because, for whatever reason, people might be like, oh, like tonight, like perfecto, like, there's not going to be back and forth, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't know. I'm just thinking about ways to keep folks engaged here.
Send out a Google form. What, to vote? Do we want to like randomize 5 games and put it to a vote? Or just go one completely random every time?
I mean, I think there needs to be some randomization to it.
Yeah, I think the other thing that people need to understand is that we can only do the games that are available on YouTube. Like we can't just pull a random game. Like we don't have all the footage unless it's out there for public consumption.
Right. Well, I'll be honest. I had a blast.
Yeah, I did too. For a game that only had a couple of offensive moments, I still very much enjoyed it.
Well, fuck. Jose hit 2, Pudge hit 1.
Yeah.
Good times. I liked watching
this.
I liked watching, like I said, watching guys take their practice swings, stepping out of the box and just mechanically looking at how different things are today from yesteryear, watching the way the ball's being received behind home plate, like just all of those things. Like the game looks very different, but you still have incredible athletes. You still have like freak shit going on. I love it. I love it.
I very much enjoyed this. I mean, if I enjoyed this, then I'm really going to enjoy like those action packed, like back and forth, like offensive games and like the playoff games. Yeah. So I don't know. We'll do it again next week. Why not?
Absolutely. I'm in.
Yeah. I think we can probably hit the guests again too, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. You know what I think we should do is if we can, because I know old guys like to taste. I know old guys like to enjoy watching them. And yeah, hey, I gotta go. So
old guys like to taste.
I'm serious. I've blown this guy's horn since he showed up. I'm a lot.
I banged this dude. Kenny Rogers, perfect game.
We need to get some old dudes watching this.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, we'll pick a night that works next week, and we'll do it again. Appreciate everyone that showed up tonight. I mean, that was pretty cool to fire this back up after being out for a month and have a rewatch from 1994, and the chat was popping off like it was, the division series. So,
yeah, love it.
Jay, any final thoughts?
No, I mean, I think this was like as random and kind of ridiculous of a game as we could have possibly spun onto for the first version of this. And, we'll get more entertaining games, but there's something perfect about having done an hour 45 on Kenny Rogers' perfect game from 1994 to get it started, because I think it's proof of concept that no matter what the game is, we're going to have a good time, and we're going to vibe with the chat and vibe with each other and just watch some baseball. So onward and upward from here.
Yeah. Dallas, any final thoughts?
No, dude, just had a blast, man. I love it. I love it.
All right. We'll keep you guys posted. New pod on Monday, and probably by that time we'll have figured out what night we'll be doing this again next week. So stay tuned. Appreciate you guys. Check out the new episode of Eduardo Perez. It's on YouTube, it's on Spotify, iTunes, all that. Also, thank you everyone that posted your Spotify Wrapped, Baseball is Dead being your number one podcast, and all the time, all the minutes that you've spent listening to us. We very much appreciate that. We see all those posts and we very much appreciate that. So thank you guys. We'll see you on